awaiting substantive appointment of another direct external linkages.
Okay, has that happened already or not yet?
It has happened.
It has happened?
Yes.
Okay, how about the other claim that was made of Kenneth Mwiti Riungu and being appointed without the approval of the county assembly?
I also confirm that Kenneth Mwiti Riungu was not appointed as a chief officer, but deployed to perform the functions of that particular office. And the deployment, it is something that is allowed in law by the County Government Act, where a public officer, in this case the county secretary, can make deployment awaiting substantive appointments.
Okay.
And on the same note, that if such a deployment have been made irregularly, the County Public Service Board has the authority in law under Section 64, subsection 5 of the County Government Act to take corrective measures, which includes to nullify that particular deployment or delegation.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask you one final question on this issue, and this question, I want you to look at page 295 of volume 2. Page 295 of volume 2, and request you to confirm that the appointment or deployment of Edwin Mutuma, Kenneth Riungu, and Gitobu Nkanata was done, number one, by the county secretary. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
And second is that it did not affect only those 3 employees.
Yes, it did not affect the 3 employees only.
Okay. So how many employees were affected, if you may tell this house?
17.
17 employees. Is there any complaint in respect of the 17 employees?
There is no complaint, but there was a petition that was filed in court,
okay,
by the same Salesio Duranera on illegal appointment, alleged illegal appointment and deployment by the county secretary, where he sues the county secretary. That matter is still pending in court.
Okay. Fair enough. I will ask you, I'm about to finish. There are questions about the appointment of Monica Kawira, Dr. Kome Mudhuri, Francis Muigai, and Silas Mbabu, that these people were appointed in an acting capacity for more than 6 months. Is that a correct allegation, or it's not?
It is not correct.
What is your explanation to that?
Is that Monica Kagwema was appointed in acting capacity on 17th of May 2023. 6 months are yet to lapse. The other 2, Dr. Kome Mudhuri was appointed on 23rd August 2023 in acting capacity still. And it's still not 6 months after his appointment in acting capacity.
So that your position is that the positions these people are acting for 6 months has not substantially ended for most of them?
It has not, and there is no evidence that has been put in place to confirm that or substantiate that allegation.
Okay, there's a question about 100 staff that have been employed by the governor in her office. Is that a correct position?
It is not a correct position. And
what is the correct position?
To my knowledge, I have not seen any letters of appointment signed by the governor appointing these particular employees under the office of the governor, and that these particular employees are usually appointed by the County Public Service Board. That is one. 2, it is not true that the number that is alleged there is the number of employees that have been appointed under the office of the governor. Some of them are cleaners, casual cleaners who have been designated into to clean the offices of the governor, the residences of both the governor and the deputy governor. And these are employees that essentially are under public service.
Okay. I'll ask you two questions about the grievances of the deputy governor in relation to employees. And one of them is, it has been claimed that the deputy governor has been frustrated by taking away some of his employees. So question number one is this: to the best of your knowledge, and I saw this in the affidavit of the driver, how many drivers does the deputy governor have?
He had 4 drivers.
So your testimony is that the deputy governor had 4 drivers?
Yes.
Okay, one of the drivers has complained that the county wrote a letter acknowledging non-existent resignation letters. I want to take you to page 366 and page 367 of the volume of the governor's response, the indexture to the governor's response, the blue document. And I want you to confirm to this house whether it is true or not true that the county government wrote a letter acknowledging non-existent resignation letters.
You sent page 367?
366 and 367. Of the document by the governor. My question is, I want you to confirm to this house whether or not there was existent or non-existent resignation letters.
There was resignation letters.
Is that found anywhere on the record?
Yes. There is a letter of resignation, page 366. There's another one in page 367.
So there are actually resignation letters. Is that correct?
From the face of it, they are resignation letters.
Resignation letters. Has any of those employees taken the county government to court in respect of those resignation letters?
None of the employees have taken the county government to court.
To the best of your knowledge, has anyone been charged in the county government for forgery of the resignation letters?
I'm not aware of any person.
Okay. So I'll finish just by asking you one question on the if-miss. I will repeat, I will go back there. And I just want you to confirm one thing to this house. On the charge of misappropriation of funds. Please confirm the date when the governor assumed office.
On 25th August 2022.
On 25th of August 2022.
Yes.
Now, the if-miss document that we have been given predates the date when the governor got into office. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are there entries that are similar in nature during the time when this governor was not in office, and they are similar to what has happened after she got into office?
Yes, there are entries as I have pointed out.
Can you just flag out 2 or 3 of them again? And that will be the last question from me. At page 17. Of volume 2, that is?
Yes.
By the county assembly.
The first 2 entries are on prepayment.
Okay.
And the third entry also is on hospitality supplies.
So that all those correspond to what happens after the governor comes into office?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, sir, that will be all in examine chief for the witness. I will hand him over for cross-examination.
Counsel for the County Assembly, you may proceed to cross-examine the witness.
My learned friend is the Dixon Munene. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please confirm to the Senate your professional background.